What's up, Bulldogs? It's Sky.
And it's Liz, and we're here to welcome you to a very special edition of Portola News Network.
We're currently standing in Seattle, Washington as part of the Student Television Network Convention, where we have spent the last couple of days getting a taste of the city.
And quite literally, too.
From its famous coffee to its seafood to its teriyaki, Seattle boasts a unique cuisine. You probably heard of French bread, sourdoughs, and croissants, but you probably haven't heard of pierogies. Today, I'm going to explore one of Seattle's most famous bakery chains, Pierogi.
Well, my name's Trisha Ward. I'm the social media manager at Pierogi Bakery. Pierogi is a Eastern European handheld pie, essentially. It could be either sweet or savory, all sorts of different fillings. We started out in Pike Place Market back in 1992. Our original location is still there. We do have flavors that are traditional. We have some that where we bring in Seattle flavors. We've become really well known in the area. We have very loyal people that come here every day. They know what they want, they know what they love, and they get it. People see our yellow bags walking around the street and they know it's pierogi, and it's a really awesome feeling. There's so many different type of people here that are bringing their own food styles, their own food culture. You know, everything from Asian to Eastern European to American style comfort food. That's all being represented in Seattle. It's very exciting because there's such a great mix of everything at this point. It's really becoming this melting pot of flavor.
Well, in that sense, Seattle's kind of like a giant pierogi. They're both overfilling with different flavors that come together to make a tasteful delight. My name is Madison Empamato, and we'll see you next time in Seattle.
It looks like Maddie had so much fun at Pierogi.
Pierogi.
Pierogi. That's what I'm saying.
All right. But in all seriousness, it looks like Maddie did get to meet a lot of wonderful people who worked really hard to bring their culture to Seattle.
You're right. In fact, I definitely see that pattern all across the city. Let's take a look.
One of Seattle's oldest districts is Nihonmachi, or otherwise known as Japantown. This newly renovated district is bustling with modern Japanese restaurants, markets, and shops. But amidst it all stands a building frozen in time.
My name is Jan Johnson, and we're in the Panama Hotel in Seattle, Washington. The Panama Hotel here was a staple. In 1907, there were 52 hotels run by Japanese Americans. There was 8,500 families, I think, that lived within a 5-block radius of this intersection out here.
However, on February 19, 1942, Nihonmachi's happy community took a turn for the worse when FDR signed an executive order that would place all Japanese Americans into internment.
When they found out that they were going to camp, Mr. Horry had friends that said, "Dad, can I put my stuff in your basement?" And he said, "Yes." So then one friend told this friend, and that friend told that friend. Pretty soon the whole basement was full of trunks. And then the history it has is how Americans could be just uprooted like that, and their businesses lost, and their families, and how the effect it must have had. I can't even imagine. I couldn't fathom something like that, and I just couldn't understand it, and I thought it was totally unjust. And how it affected people with their lives.
And now, Jan has dedicated her entire life to preserving this crucial piece of Japanese American history, even if she does not have a drop of Japanese ancestry.
In school, I was never very interested in history because I found that going to museums and looking at something in a box or reading a book that had no pictures or anything, I couldn't understand it at all. I had no connection. Well, and then I heard about the trunks in the basement, which were put there from internees in World War II. And then they had the bathhouse here, and I thought, wow, this is our history, and it's all alive. And when I came along and I saw it, and I thought, boy, history doesn't get any better than this. It's all here, it's real. My real specific reason was to save it for history and education for young people. So I bought it for you. And whoever you can pass the story on to for future generations.
Going to Seattle gave us a lot of amazing opportunities, including meeting some incredible life-changing people like Jan.
If you ever get the chance to go to Seattle, we really hope you can stop by the Panama Hotel and see it for yourself.
And when you get to the city, there's a big chance you'll see something else, almost on every wall.
Like any other urban center, Seattle is home to plenty of traffic, construction, pedestrians, and vandals? No, not vandals. Artists. And one of them has been creating a lot of these over the past decade, all in and around the Emerald City. And just how many has he made?
But I'm up to like 320. Yeah. My name is Ryan Henry Ward. I sign my work as Henry. A lot of people just know me as Henry, and my occupation is I'm a muralist mostly, and I'm a canvas gallery artist.
Despite his current success, Henry had a humble start. For the first 10 years of his life, he lived in rural Montana.
And I think I also was kind of isolated, so I think I spent a lot of time just contemplating, and just I think I had a real free imagination. Yeah, you too.
I'll see you soon.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Yep.
Have fun.
Thank you. I was like, I want to put a 10-foot Sasquatch there. They're like, okay. Imagination is the only thing that helps anything change. So if you're not able to like envision something getting better, you won't be able to like take steps to make it better. So it takes this it's like a essential ingredient in like making anything occur, in being able to direct it in a certain way. Yeah.
So when it comes down to it, Henry thinks that sometimes it's best for us to take a step back and take a look at the big picture.
You know what, Liz? After watching that, I think I'm going to start my own muralist career.
Really? I didn't know you do art.
Yeah, I started yesterday.
Wow, guys, it looks like Sky's gonna be our next artist of the month.
Sure, but I do want to make it clear that I did a lot more than just draw beautiful pictures of dogs. Piano went to different workshops,
Placed 4th in a PSA contest.
explored the city.
Wait, Sky, why are we telling them? How about we show them instead?